cheer for that. Man takes a cheap play out, we're gonna cheer for that. That's okay. You think you're so damn smart? I got a surprise for you. Hit the music! Look who it is, Gemini! Shaheem! Oh, and let me introduce to you his new tag team partner, Bad Karma!
So you gonna bring, come here, man. I know your ass is retarded, but come here. You gonna bring out the fake ass New Jack. I don't know what you call this guy with the mask. We haven't figured him out. And D-Lo Brown, little brother. And you think you're gonna come in here and get in my face? I don't even know you, man.
Keep it back. Don't worry, Gemini, they know you. Don't worry, Gemini, they know who you are. Take care of it.
Now, earlier, I mentioned 3 combustible elements. Now we have 6. 6 combustible elements meeting in this ring right here, right now, in the Northeast Community Center, as Gemini pushes Shaheem straight down to the mat.
Shaheem is one of the dark horses in ACPW. In the last show, we all saw what he did to Helter Skelter and Donnie Allen. Him and Aramis absolutely annihilated Donnie Allen and Helter Skelter with a bunch of shows, showing this crowd that they should be the one that should be worshipped. Shaheem is taking to Gemini right now and showing that he is the young, new generation, and he should be considered to be face feed over the world title, not that fat slob Gemini.
Shaheem's so confident he's gonna win this match, he hasn't even removed his skull cap yet.
And can you blame him?
Disrespecting the referee, disrespecting Gemini. He has all the confidence in the world, but does he have what it takes for Phil? And a big spear from Gemini knocks my words right at my mouth, right into the mat, just like he did with Shaheem.
Oh, I felt that one. My God. That was a Herculean spear by Gemini. That's like getting tackled by Shamu. Now we know how the lady who got killed by the orca felt.
Well, here comes some chops from Gemini, and that's gotta hurt.
Oh, that sounded like a gunshot.
OW, ow. That had to hurt. That was a gunshot to Gemini. Tag into Kareem. You may not know much about this man, but I know he has a great technical prowess. He brings old school to the table in a company that's all about new generation. Let's see what he does here to the man that's been trained all around the world, Onslaught.
Oh, look at Onslaught with his boat hawk. Kareem is a big, strong, powerful man. When it comes right down to it, look at him, taking out the arm. Onslaught may have been trained all over the world, but if you cannot move an arm, if you cannot use one of your limbs, you are at a severe disadvantage. Taking it to the arm and the wrist and the hand of Onslaught, driving the knee, trying to break that wrist, making sure he can dislocating his shoulder, trying to tear tendons and pull ligaments. I'm not sure if you realize this, but for a man of Onslaught's size, a torn rotator cuff is quite possibly a career-ending injury.
But there's the technical crowd on top, showing that he's been all around the world, taking the left leg out. And there's a headbutt, seemed to be the groin, but no, right to the hamstring, working on the leg.
No, and as I said before, I encourage what credit is due. Onslaught knows what he is doing, and he is proving that he can out-wrestle Kareem.
Shaheem almost creeping into the ring.
The X factor in this match is without a shadow of a doubt Shaheem. See, Bad Karma has been teaming together for a decade now. The Cash Money Brothers have been together forever. Everyone knows what they're capable of. Shaheem is the only one of this group that is not really involved with anybody. He is the X factor. He is the youngest man in the ring, and he's, in my honest opinion, my humble opinion, my professional and obviously right opinion, the most talented man in the ring.
I'm gonna have to agree with you there, and I'll tell you why. When you look at two people in this match, you point out Rob and Shaheem on the 2 count there from the Kareem. But anyway, as I was saying, you look at Rob and Shaheem, used to be tag team champions together, tag team partners for years. Both these men know each other like the back of their hands. But Shaheem with the size advantage, the charisma advantage, every advantage he needs. This great spinning neck trigger combo right there. He has everything he needs to get inside of the head of Rob. He knows everything.
Shaheem and Rob have lots of history, as does Shaheem and Loudy. If you recall, they were members of Money, Power, and Respect together, with Loudy managing Shaheem's career. Now, if anybody has something to prove in this match, it is Shaheem. Rob is the current tag team champions. Gemini is taking on Vito. Bad Karma's been all around the world. But there's one person with the most to gain from this match. It is Shaheem.
Look at the power from the little Rob right there. Look at that. A beautiful exploder suplex. Getting under arrogance right there. And Shaheem breaks it up.
That's that British style of suplex wrestling that's known all across Europe right there.
Irish whip from arrogance. Knee to the gut. Big knees.
And a beautiful kitchen sink right into
Shades of Donnie Allen for earlier tonight. He's going to take out the ribs of Little Rob. He's going to break each and every one of those ribs, including the floating one right here as the back of the arm. Watch the back of the arm sink right into the left side of the ribs of Rob on this big slam right here. Right there.
Now, not only does that drive the wind out of you, but with his arm behind him like that, it causes severe pain to the arm and possible dislocation of the elbow. Well done by Bad Karma and Mr. Arrogance. Kareem taking it to Little Rob for a series of violent punches. Come on, Mr. Santana. Those are open fisted. Do your job.
Kareem driving Little Rob's head in the turnbuckle right before making the tag to Shaheem. Greatness is Shaheem as he drives the closed fist, the forearms right into the face of Little Rob.
Now, let's point out that Little Rob is one half the tag team champions. He should know better than to go into the dangers of being in your opponent's corner. As far as tag team wrestling is concerned, Bad Karma and Shaheem are doing an excellent job cutting off the ring and literally keeping it in half of the ring for Little Rob, keeping him away from his tag team partners and isolating him.
Now, Shaheem doesn't start a bang, the referee Charles may just have to disqualify him. Forearm to the back of Little Rob. Irish whip from Shaheem. Little Rob off the ropes, ducks the line, and a big German suplex right onto the neck of Shaheem. That might have put him right in his place. The lights are not on, and I can guarantee nobody is home right after that beautiful German suplex from Little Rock.
If anybody can shake the cobwebs off of a German suplex like that, it is Shaheem.
Look at that, Shaheem can't even feel his legs as he drags himself, trying to get attacks to Kareem or Arrogance. The little drop, Little Rock makes a tag for Gemini. Kareem has a look of fear, a look of...
It's not fear. It's not fear. It's mind games. He is psyching out Gemini.
Gemini with a big smug smile on his face, but knee right to the gut of Gemini from Kareem. Forearm doesn't even face Gemini. Another punch does not even face Gemini. And another, and another. I don't know when Kareem can get it through his head. He cannot hurt Gemini.
I can tell you, the only reason it's having no effect is because when you strike the person in the temple like that, it is supposed to rattle their brains. You cannot like that. You cannot rattle something that does not exist.
Look at this. Gemini taking out absolutely everybody in the match. Shaheem, Arrogance, and Kareem are on the mat, on their asses, as Gemini takes his stand. Big elbow to the back.
And the fans here at ACPW firmly behind the Crash Crew, and I don't understand why. What is so appealing to these people about
The
Gemini?
strength, the technical ability, the charisma, the technical prowessness from these two. That's Laddie.
Are you kidding me?
Look at this. Onslaught has been all around the world. Onslaught has taught little Rob the ways, and Gemini doesn't need any of that. All he needs is power to get behind Shaheem here during this standoff.
Look, here's about technical prowess. The only thing that Gemini applies is mayo to its sandwich.
And a big smack in the face, Shaheem.
You want to talk about disrespect? You want to talk about disrespect? Look at what Gemini just did to Shaheem. Shaheem is the new breed of ACPW.
He is greatness.
What Gemini just did to him is appalling and disgusting for a man that's supposed to be the number one contender for the world title.
Look at that, low blow. What is... Charles thinking to disqualify Shaheem after that? A blatant low blow?
Hit him in the inside of the thigh. That's all that was. Inside of the thigh.
Oh no. Last call from Gemini, throwing it over the head, right in that stiff part of the ring in the corner of the wrestling ring at ACPW as the crowd definitely getting even more and more behind Gemini as this match.
I'd like to point out the stupidity of Gemini right here, throwing Shaheem into his own corner.
But look at that, taking out the partners right as you said that. Maybe he heard you, maybe he had it in the back of his mind the entire time. But now
All that's gonna do is anger Battle Karma.
look at this, all hell is breaking loose here.
Charles Santana needs to get a hold of this match. He needs.
Look at this string little Rob throwing someone 300 plus pounds, triple his size over the top rope. And look at that, a diving suicide crossbody as Gemini brings Shaheem to his feet. Onslaught's on the outside, taking out Kareem, sorry. Double axe, hand over the back. There's brawl on the outside. The fans are going crazy. Shaheem ducks the line and ends up beautiful big kick.
Beautiful pressing kick.
But can Shaheem make the cover in time? Yes, he does. One count. Gemini is determined.
Gemini must have just sneezed. There's no way he kicks out of that run.
Look on the outside of the ring. All hell has broken loose. Shaheem to the top rope. Misses the diving drop kick. Hurts the back of the head. He's kicking his feet. Gemini now back in control.
End this way. It cannot end this way.
Could it be? Yes. The Fire Thunder Driver for the win. 2, 3.
The Ghetto Driver.
That's what you get for sticking your nose in my business. You understand? So take your little punk.
And there's Shaheem's